Well, the Indiana Pacers have won game one of the 2025 NBA Finals. Most of y'all don't know me. I'm an Indiana sports fan. So I'm gonna try my best not to give no biased commentary or anything of the sort. I'm here to give y'all the real spiel of what I noticed during the game. First 3 quarters of the game, even the fourth quarter, it wasn't looking too hot for my boys in Indy. But one thing I kept saying during the game, we may have 18 turnovers, but we are still in the game. I have a couple notes here from the game. I went through quarter by quarter, I'm gonna give y'all my raw and uncut thoughts of what I thought during this game, man. I have throughout all the quarters, and then quarter four was just madness. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. We're gonna get right into it. Go Pacers, man. I'm gonna still give unbiased commentary because I know the Thunder fans aren't very pleased, aren't very happy with what happened here, and I understand. I really do understand. So I'm gonna do my best to give some unbiased commentary of this game here and what I noticed and what I saw during the game. Okay, I really am. I really am. This is not biased commentary, despite my favorite team being in the thing. I really do get it. Okay. So number one, what I noticed at the beginning of the game, obviously the OKC Thunder defense was just truly impeccable tonight. Okay, from beginning to end, Shea, J Dub, Chet, and we ain't gonna talk about Lou Dort. Caruso came in the game balling. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hardenstein with a good, big shot contester. You know what I'm saying? Big guy. You know what I'm saying? Every time the Pacers went into the paint, every time the Thunder hands are the number one thing that I saw on defense tonight. The defense, the hands, the activity of the Thunder is truly impeccable. It's truly phenomenal. It's something to witness as a basketball enjoyer, as a true just enjoyer of the game. It was truly spectacular. Okay, but I do like how Rick Carlisle handled it when they had his mic'd up segments during the timeouts and stuff of the sort. Um, he would talk about like the game is not over. You can't go into double six. We have to stop turning the ball over, and we have to rebound. That was a big thing. Defensively, we have to rebound. OKC has 6 offensive rebounds in the first half, if I'm not mistaken. And you won't win a game that way. You don't win that way. That's why the lead in the first half never seemed, or the Pacers, excuse me, never seemed to really get like a hold. They never got their footing in the game. And so one thing I really noticed that Richard Jefferson said, I'm looking at my notes here, he really emphasized, he kept saying that Indiana really needs to slow down. They're going too fast, which is crazy for the Pacers because that's how they win. That's the only reason they're here, honestly. It's because of their pace of the game. They get the rebounds, even though it makes Halliburton pushes the pace. But this game, they couldn't because they kept turning the ball over. And another thing that I noticed as well, Tyrese in the first and second quarter, even the third quarter of this game, Lou Dort had that boy in the torture chamber. That's what they call it. If you don't know, I'm from Oklahoma. Go Pokes, you know what I'm saying? Oh, do you know what I'm saying? So everybody here in the state I hear a lot about what makes OKC as good as they are. And as a Pacers fan, I have to go find why we are as great as we are. So watching this game, I got to see the true greatness of Lou Dort. Lou Dort is a phenomenal player. He made a lot of big shots. Now, going forward, OKC needs J-Dub and Chet to show up. All right, we knew Shea was going to show up. We knew Shea is a guaranteed 30 piece for sure. Okay, we've known that 82 games this year. That's nothing new. Okay, even in the playoffs. But J-Dub's shooting percentage and Chet's inactivity, his lack of ability to make his impact felt on the game offensively will cost the Thunder if they do not figure out the game plan. They have to figure out what they are going to do and who they are going for. So I'm just go down my list of notes here, what I noticed throughout the game. And yeah, so here we go. Quarter one, I told y'all about the turnovers. Halliburton was not aggressive. Hallie was sitting there watching Andrew Nembhard play point guard. We got to see him do this at Gonzaga, but in my head, I was like, man, Hallie, like, go get the ball. You know what I'm saying? He was just okay with sitting there and letting the Pacers play ball without him, and that was kind of bothering me at first, if I'm being completely honest. But as the game progressed, you got to see if you take a great defender out of the game like Lou Dort, if you bring him to the side and you allow the team to play 4-on-4 without their best defender, the chances of winning are really good. And Pascal Siakam abused Cason Wallace in the first quarter. That's really what I noticed too. Every time the Pacers needed a bucket, they threw it in to Case. They threw it in to Pascal Siakam, excuse me, and he didn't bully ball him and try to bang him. He would just get it and shoot it over the top of him. He got to a spot and shoot it right over the top of him, and that's truly phenomenal. Another thing I noticed in the first quarter, Rick Carlisle went to the bench very early, and I was concerned, if I'm being completely honest. I was very concerned about that, but T.J. McConnell got to that rim, and he made plays in the first quarter. T.J. McConnell did a great job of keeping us steady, composed, and playing the way that we ought to play, okay? As well, I'm not forgetting Pascal Siakam. Pascal Siakam, Spicy P, you did your thing tonight, brother, all right? So there's just no need to forget that. Now, also, and here I'm going to my notes in the second quarter. First note I have is battle of the benches. They both went to their benches. Obviously, you have to. It's the second quarter, you know what I'm saying? You can't play the whole game. But I really thought that today, that our bench, the Pacers bench, I need to do my best job of being unbiased. The Pacers bench outplayed the Thunder's bench today. Obi Toppin, what a game for my guy Obi Toppin. Nesmith, Aaron Nesmith dropped his nuts, you know what I'm saying? Aaron Nesmith was getting busy. And Aaron Nesmith wanted to win that game. And he really showed me, even in last series, Aaron Nesmith versus the Knicks, we all remember the game. Aaron Nesmith made all them threes, but Aaron Nesmith's impact, his willingness, his unafraidness to shoot the ball as soon as it gets in his hands is truly spectacular, and it's valuable for this team, because when your best player like Tyrese Halliburton isn't quite the guy to go and just put the ball in the basket like an Anthony Edwards, like a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, or one of those guys, excuse me, you have to, he relies on his teammates in such a way that it almost imbues them with confidence, so much confidence that they believe that they can just do whatever they want to. Nesmith was getting a rock and yakking it, and he yakking, you know what I'm saying? Then that gives you the team confidence when your best player allows his other teammates to be great in the way that they really are. That's why I really love Tyrese Halliburton, and that's a trait in superstars today that you don't see all too much, because they're all so infatuated with scoring. Tyrese Halliburton is the only true, and somebody please correct me if I'm wrong, there's not another true, real point guard like who takes pride in getting their teammates involved first. But the only one I can think of is like a Trae Young. But Trae Young needs to score as well. Trae Young is not as pleased with dishing and not having the ball as much as Tyrese Halliburton is, and that allows you to play a very selfless team brand of basketball that works in the playoffs, especially when you have a roster built like this Pacers team. They're all so unselfish. They're all willing to do that extra pass. They're all willing to not be the guy that scores 20 points, but they all can, because they can make open shots, and that's what I really like about them. So moving into the third quarter, I have here, obviously the big talk of the game was the turnovers. I have this note, Doris Burke, also. I'm not a Doris Burke hater. I'm one of the few. All y'all that hate Doris Burke, we can talk about it, okay? Because she's not bad at her job. Y'all just some haters, okay? And it may be deeper than that. It may be more than just hating Doris Burke. Maybe there's some other stuff going on in there, because she does a great job, truly. She may, you may not like everything she says, but you're not gonna like you're not gonna like every word that come out of everybody's mouth, okay? It's just maybe because she's a woman. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get past that. Anyway, Doris Burke made a really good point, unbiased point, whether you like her or you don't. OKC had 18 more shots in the first half, and the Pacers weren't even down 20. That's not supposed to happen. You have 18 more possessions than a team and a half. You're supposed to be up 30 points, even more, maybe. Like, I believe OKC has 6 points off of turnovers at a point, and that's not conducive to winning basketball games. You won't win that way. OKC has to do a better job next game. If OKC wants to win, obviously J-Dub and Chet have to show up, but they have to score off of these turnovers from their truly phenomenal defense. OKC's defense is just a spectacle. It's a sight to behold. They fly around. It's like, I believe one of them said, one of the commentators said, it's like they have 6 people out there. It really was. Um, Another thing I have, who pissed off Lou Dort today? Lou Dort was killing. Lou Dort was a man on a mission. Lou Dort was truly phenomenal. His impact on the game can't be overstated enough. Drew Dort was truly huge. Drew Dort was big for them. Lou Dort was big for them today. Another note, I'm just going down my notes here. The Pacers never gave up. You're in a hostile environment. At the end of the game, I was watching the news, the local news here in Oklahoma. There was 18,000 plus fans in the arena today, and the Pacers never let the noise, the turnovers, all of that mess to affect their game plan and affect the way they play basketball. Big ups to Rick Carlisle for keeping those guys steady and calm, because even in the timeouts and those breaks, he made some really good points, so you can see why he won that championship all them years ago. Let me just going down my notes here. SGA made a 3-pointer at the end of the third quarter, and honestly, I was watching the game, and I said, "Oh man, it's not looking hot." That shot went in. It was at the end of the quarter, and I was a bit concerned. I was like, "All right, we're not. It's not hot." But boy, oh boy, that fourth quarter came around, boy, and it was truly a sight to behold. The defense, the rebounding, the unselfishness of the Pacers, just a sight to behold. I'm very curious for game 2. J-Dub and Chet obviously are the big talks of the game. They're the reason OKC lost, to be honest. And that can't be overstated enough. They have to show up. J-Dub, you can't be inefficient, man. Not we. The Thunder need you, man. They need you to show up. Chet, they need you to show up. Chet, you're massive for this team. They need you. Lou Dort can't be the guy that's making the second most shots next to Shea, or you won't win. The Thunder will never win. But yeah, I'm looking forward to game 2. Big game. Huge game. Indy go in and steal game 1 in OKC, in Loud City. That's a big deal. It's a big deal. That's not going to be overstated enough from me. I love it. I love it. But it's my job to give unbiased commentary. Unbiased commentary, despite my team being here. The people on Twitter be talking about Reggie Miller be giving biased commentary, Woody Flam, whatever. I'm not going to do that. I'm here to be as unbiased as I possibly can in every single way that I can, okay? So, what are the Thunder going to do to respond? Chet and J-Dub. I hope they watching First Take. I hope they watching Cam and Mace. I hope they watching Get Up. I hope they watching the Dominique Foxworth show. I hope they watching, I don't know, hell, First Take now, I guess, with Paul Pierce, and I don't even know if he's still on there, and the receiver, you know what I'm saying? That's important, man. What's the show with Joy Taylor on there? Colin Cowherd gonna be on their ass. SVP probably gonna have something to say. Hell, I don't know, man. But this is big. Thunder are in a hole. Early hole. Not hole, but you don't lose game 1 at home and feel happy at all. So what are the Thunder gonna do to respond? We're gonna see. But with that being said, I know I'm new to this, but look forward to me. I'm gonna be back. Game 2. Even when the NFL season come around, now y'all see my hat. It's called Till I Die. And once again, I'm here to give unbiased commentary, despite my favorite team really being in the finals. I've never felt nothing like this, okay? I'm a Colts fan. We don't. I was 5 years old. I was really small. This is big for the city, and I'm in Oklahoma, so nobody's feeling me. I'm alone. All right, it's me and God. All right, now, that's it. All right, so this is big. OKC, I don't know what y'all gonna do, but I know what my Pacers did tonight. Yeah, buddy. So with that being said, y'all tap in, give me a like, give me a comment. I really want to hear like y'all perspective. I'm curious to know some of the things you thought about the game. If you think I'm too biased, I'd love to talk to you about it. Because I really do. I'm serious on non-biased commentary. I really do mean that. Because I understand. I'm just because the Pacers are in the finals. I keep saying that, but I'm serious. I'm not here to be a biased sports commentator. Seriously. But if you made it here, I really appreciate it. And I look forward to more of this. I think I like this. So we're going to see. Give me a like, comment, subscribe, all that. Follow me on my stuff. I'm going to have it on there. I will see y'all when I see y'all after game 2. If you're on some NFL stuff, gaming stuff, I got that for y'all too. If y'all want it. But yeah, man. I'm unbiased, truly. But Pacers in 7. Y'all have a good one. God bless y'all, seriously. He loves you and I do too. Y'all take it easy.